Hi, it's Amanda with Watch Me Franchise, and I'm standing here with Scott Jusium, our local franchisee, and just want to touch base with him about all the different ways that he is marketing his store in the mad rush for tax season. So just to ask you a couple questions, Scott, what are the different ways right now that you could give advice to franchisees about marketing in this last month here?
I think it's a great question. There's something that we noticed and we started implementing in the last 7 to 10 days, and that is we've done everything that corporate would have asked any franchisee to do. That's follow up, that's follow through, make the additional phone calls, send out the letters, do the ads, anything you can do to get yourself into, whether it be the newspaper or in the minds of your potential customers, the taxpayers throughout America. So what we did is we were waiting, and we found that if you keep waiting, the whole tax season could go by. So we're not waiting anymore. What we're doing now for our local customers is we're contacting them back and now scheduling appointments. So where we would anticipate them walking in or calling us to schedule an appointment, we're not waiting anymore. We're actually calling them and facilitating the appointment setting process. That's yielded last week alone 10 returns. So that's the difference of, hey, are you having a very successful tax season or not? If you're going to wait, you may not have a successful tax season. So we're doing everything we can to be visible, out there, making those phone calls, in addition to all the other little gadgets and things that we like to do here at our store.
Right. Well, that's a good point. Outreach is always better than waiting for people to come in.
Absolutely.
And now the Easter holiday is coming up. Is there anything specific that you'd be doing for that? Or, how can you give a little insight on that?
Corporate has some very unique ideas and taking advantage of the holidays and the time of the year that you're in the tax season. That's one thing I think to our benefit as franchisees here locally that I own is I'm not waiting for Easter or these holidays that pop up within the time frame in which you're operating for taxes. We treat every day like it's its own holiday. So we do crazy things here, from the popcorn machines that we have inside, from the giveaways that we do on a regular basis, from the banners that we pop up on the building, the flags that we have, the what I'm going to share with you soon here in a moment, the little unique things that we do on a daily basis. It really takes away from what we have to do to gear up for something, a holiday. Every day is a holiday in the tax business.
That's awesome. That's a great approach. And I do know you are known for your specialized, unique marketing pieces. So would you mind just sharing a couple things with us? Different in mind?
Absolutely. Couple things I have in my pocket, as a matter of fact. Everything that we do in our store is similar to that of what everybody else does, but we like to do just a little bit of a different flair. So if you're out there and you're watching and you own a franchise, or you're interested in potentially owning a franchise, some of the things that we do, I think, aid us in branding ourselves within the corporation. So corporate has to brand themselves. We as franchisees, we also have to brand ourselves as owners. So I take little things like cameras. We put our logo on the camera. So simple. People come in to do their tax returns and I'm here. I like to take photos with them, of them. So this is just one unique idea. Simple, right? Not much to it, but it identifies who we are. Pens. People walk in the store. I like to have pens available for them. So what we did is we placed our logo of the Roni Deutch Tax Center on a W-2 form with our name and phone number on it. I send them out. People walk in. I hand them out. It's an icebreaker for when I go out to stores also and market. You're always marketing. There isn't a time. You're never off, really, so to speak, as an owner. You're out there marketing at all times. So I think that these little tiny things. Now, another thing I have in my back right pocket is I feel like let's make a deal. The Roni Deutch Tax Center is something which is known throughout the United States. Of course, Roni's popularity. What we did is we took a box of mints and we placed the logo of the Roni Deutch Tax Center on the mints, okay? And then what I did, of course, with the Hannah Rose Foundation is that is my foundation that we utilize and donate through to other foundations throughout the United States. We put our donation source on the back. So if it's a prevention center or whatever is where you want to donate your money or you want to brand with, put them on the back side. I didn't charge ourselves for the Hannah Rose Foundation. Just as simple. Now what we've noticed is by putting mints in the box, they're not throwing them away. So when I go into stores and hand them out, they keep them and they look at them. Oh, look at that. But they keep them. That's the most important thing. A lot of things that we send out are thrown out.
Right.
So we're trying to utilize devices that will help us and that they keep and brand. And then the last thing I think that I can show you today is something that I think every store, no doubt about it, needs this. Let me show you right now.